What the drill, Odison MC fam? If you don't know who it is, it's that boy Artis. All right, so peep it. We got Nova, Rockafeller, Did Your Best. Uh-oh. I bet you they teaming up on this one. We got the indie, Jay-Z and Beyonce over here. You know what I'm saying? They killing it. They smashing it, man. They a power couple. They doing power moves, man. They taking over the indie scene, man. All right, so, yo, I respect both of them. Both of them, yo, they students of their occupation. What can you say? And they do well. They ace the exam. You know what I mean? But real quick, I want to touch on a point. And just so y'all know, I respect everybody's opinion. I love every single one of y'all that rock with me. Artist and MC fan, man. Yo, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing more than I can say that I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day and coming and rocking with the kid. But I have some requests to react to, I guess, a couple of people that reacted to the As Is Eminem diss. I guess a couple of them reactors made some diss tracks towards As Is. Why? I don't know. But I'm going to have to respectfully say I'm not going to feed that energy. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I know the history of the group. I know the history of Outsiders. I know the history, of M being fucking down with the Outsiders. And he used to sleep on the floor in the outhouse with Bizarre. You know what I'm saying? Bizarre was the one that linked them up. Even Bizarre hasn't came out and spoke out on As Is as of yet. Royce the 5'9" hasn't voiced his opinion. Why? Because this is deeper than just rap. Yo, As Is always flew off the wall. You know what I'm saying? He just, but there's some stuff, there's more to it, and this is why things are happening. So I'm not going to feed into the energy where people are making diss tracks and don't understand the history. Because if Royce was jumping out the window and Bizarre, those would be the first two people you'd think that jump out the window, no? So my point is, why are these people that are reactors jumping out the window and yet their own brothers ain't jumping out the window? You see what I'm saying? There's a reason for that. We all grown-ass men, you know what I'm saying? And there's ways things get dealt with. And, hey, man, you could deal with them however you want. I'm not going to knock you for it. I'm pretty sure those diss tracks were on point. But like I said, I don't want to feed that energy. And the reason why I don't want to feed that energy is because things could go left real quick. And at any time, obviously, some of these reactors want to be rappers because they're making diss tracks. I mean, there's no other reason than, yo, this is a good opportunity for me to shine. Because why would you make a diss track on somebody you don't know? You don't know. You don't even realize why the beef is going on. I mean, the original, Pace One, some of the, I think I seen one of theirs, and I don't even think they really realized that the Outsiders was a group. I mean, they ran with big names. I mean, they weren't like this bullshit nobody group. They charted. I mean, it wasn't top 10 like M, but they were signed before M and everything around the same time, about a year, whatever before. But you know what I'm saying? When it was Rough House Records, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like there was nobodies. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I heard one of them say, yeah, that they want to ride M's coattails and like he should hook them up. Well, at the beginning, they didn't need him. They didn't. They had their own deal. You know what I'm saying? They were doing their own thing. They were touring. They were doing their own thing. They were dropping music. They didn't need him. It's just that they didn't go where they thought they were going to go, and M continued his success and did it way bigger on his own. So I guess, they were supposed to be on Amityville, Pace One and Young Z, and rumor has it that, it was Dre that said, you got too many guest appearances on this song, it's too long, we got to cut it. So it just became, Bizarre, M and blah, 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 and it just became what it was, and Young Z and Pace One got cut out, and they were bitter, so they dropped diss tracks. M did not respond to that. M did respond, but he's like, Pace gave me a shout out, whatever. But it wasn't a big deal. And then in 2015, he even, I mean, it was that, what's that, 5-6 years ago? He shouted out the Outsiders, like, yo, 1,000 lighters up for the Outsiders. So they're not, M's not gonna go in on them because they like brothers, man. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna feed the energy. I'm just done with it. I heard as is shit. I really didn't realize it was gonna be on some shit like that. I thought he was gonna say the story of why he's saying what he did, but he ain't doing that. He was an outsider, but Pace One and Young Z had a legitimate reason to be upset. I don't know if, not as far as dropping a diss track, but they had a legitimate reason for being upset and saying, whoa, what happened here? But it is what it is. So I'm going to let M handle his business because this shit can get, like I said, ugly real quick, and I don't want to be a part of that shit. All the success, you know what I'm saying? Best wishes to these other reaction channels or rappers. I don't know. Reaction to rappers, whatever they do, whatever it is their main thing they do, much success to them. Hopefully, they get a lot of views and whatever, and they get successful and whatever. But just remember, the energy you put out is the energy you're going to take in. You might just one day get a big album. And guess where you have to go? You're going to have to go to New York. I'm just saying. And if you become big, you're going to have to go to Jersey. I mean, these ain't no punks. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful. That's all. Hopefully everybody's careful. Like I said, I don't want to be the energy and be part of something that might happen to somebody. That's all I'm saying. All right, anyways, let's get to it. Nova Rockafeller did your best. All right, y'all.
At school he couldn't do the work, the kids all called him retarded. He got a job in a warehouse where he'd pack and cut carpet. And he never moved up, and he never fell in love. He's 50 but really 12, thinking about giving up. She
That's
married
me.
young and always felt like she had gotten too deep. Started feeling like her only way out was to cheat. Her friends all villainized her, didn't see she was weak. It's been 20 years and it still breaks her heart that they don't speak. He was a rock star in small bars. Until the gigs weren't paying bills, he had his daughter in the car. And he knew
shit.
He had to make the choice to put down his guitar. And every day he wonders if he could have been a star.
Facts. It's funny. So I was an MC. You know what I'm saying? As a teenager coming up, you know what I'm saying? I did my thing. I was rhyming since I was like 8. It was in the block, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was born in the borough that mothered this rap shit. South Bronx, Lincoln Hospital's where I was born. I seen it grown. You know what I'm saying? It was birthed out of that. So I seen it all, So obviously, naturally, what did I want to become? You know what I'm saying? My father wasn't there. I had nobody to look up to. I looked at the homies outside, and it was all, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, rapping, doing this, doing that. So, of course, that's what I wanted to do. Started doing it, got a little talented, you know what I'm saying? Nothing to sneeze at, you know what I mean? But I ended up having a child at 19, and I had a man up. You know what I mean? And it's funny he said daughter in his car because that was me. I remember going to the studio, and I remember handing him my keys, and I'm like, yo, here, fam, I can't do it. And I had my daughter, and obviously, the person I had my daughter with, my baby's mom was in the car. I didn't leave my daughter alone. But, I did all that. I'm just like, I'm done with it. I can't do it because I don't have the time to invest. Oh, nah, for real. And I said, you know what? I'll just stop by once in a while, but I just want to give you the keys because I don't want to be responsible for stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Were my sessions free? No, they weren't free, but I had keys to the studio because I was there so often. But yeah, man, I wonder if that didn't happen. And YouTube wasn't around at the time, so I couldn't just rap from my living room, okay? I'm an old head. I'm dating myself right now. So I see where they coming from with that. I like that. That shit hits home, is what I'm saying. I like this song.
No, you did your best.
Yeah, it did.
There was a lot to lose, don't have to prove to me. I know you have nothing left, but there's more social Parkinson's. It's something
Oh,
she lives with. We're strong
shit.
and independent, now relies on the children. Her voice shakes when she speaks, she's embarrassed, she hates to talk. And every day she wakes up wondering if new parts of her are lost.
Wow.
He got her pregnant before he could finish school. He got busy acting dumb cause he didn't know what to do. He ignored he had a girl till her mother stopped calling too. On his deathbed he wished for the daughter he never knew. She loved her family too.
See that? And that's what I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be an absent dad. My pops, he was serving life for murder, so I had no big brother. All I had to look up to was what was outside my environment. I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want my children to have that. I remember my friends, they'd be like, yeah, man, I'm going over here with my father. I'm going over to the shop, you know, because a lot of the fathers was mechanics and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that, man. I used to feel so left out and so fucking lost. Like, what the fuck? You know, I didn't have any of that. And I didn't want to be that as a parent. So I stepped up. I mean, if your arm falls off today, I guarantee you 99.9% of y'all are going to grab it and bring it with you to the doctor, to the hospital. Yeah, some of y'all is just going to run around frantically, but eventually you're going to go back and grab that arm. That's my point. You're going to get that arm because it's a piece of you. So why would you leave a child that is you? That is you. That's a real piece of you. That's a beating heart. That's, you know, it's not, and it, you know, it's not just like a dead limb. I mean, that is you. So that's how I view it, man. I don't respect deadbeat dads or deadbeat moms, man. There's no place for them. You have that child, you take care of that child. It don't matter if it was an accident. Well, whether it was an accident or not, man, it's still your child. Take care of that baby.
Too acting dumb cause he didn't know what to do. He ignored he had a girl till her mother stopped calling too. On his deathbed he wished for the daughter he never knew. She loved her family, 2 girls and 2 boys. Husband in the garage, she yells she's sick of the noise.
Wow.
One day he's out riding and he dies in a crash. Now she do anything to have the buzz of his soccer bat. I know you did your best. There was a lot to lose, don't have to prove to me. I know you have nothing left, but there's more to you than the wars you lose, you'll see.
Wow.
Everybody made mistakes, everybody crashed along the way. It might be gone up.
Is that Tom in the background? I think that was Tom, you know, doing the, doing the ads. Wow, for real. I think that was Tom. Let me hear that.
Everybody made mistakes, everybody crashed along the way. It might be
That's
gone
him.
up in flames.
That's him.
Everybody feel the same.
Yo, man, I'm telling you, these two, and then on top of it, man, they a good look couple too, man. They look good together. They look like they belong. They look like they was made for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like the real made for each other. And actually, if you think about it, come on, they perfect together. But I think they, what? Sorry, looking at the wrong key. Looking at my key, man.
Everybody made mistakes, everybody crashed along the way. It might be gone up in flames, but everybody feel the same. I know you did your best.
Yeah.
There was a lot to lose, don't have to prove to me.
Facts, facts, facts.
I know you have nothing left, but there's more to you than the wars you lose, you'll see.
Produced by Tom McDonald, directed by Nova Rockafeller, shot by Logan Fulton. Nova Rockafeller everywhere. Yo, go out and cop yours, y'all. Says it's everywhere. I'm pretty sure in the description of this video, where the description of this video being, in their description, the link to this channel will be in my description, but in the description of their video, you'll get the links to buying the content. Damn, that was up. Nova Rockafeller did your best. Yo, this was on point, and you did do your best on this. This was hot as hell, man. I like this. This is definitely relatable. Everybody can relate to this song. She a rapper. She a producer. She a singer. She a woman. She a Tom's wife. She a girlfriend. She a amazing, all right? Anyways, man, the original link to that video, description below. Go over there. Check it out. Get them views up. I'll be that boy. This. Peace.